I couldn't have drawed up a better end to the season than this one right here. The MLS Cup 2014 goes to the New York Red Bulls, and what a way for us to get it, right? We played against the Sounders. Skills probably played his best game of his career. And he ended the season pretty well, man. 11 goals playing beside the legend Thierry Henry. I'm pretty sure Thierry Henry scored more goals than Skills. But I must say this, Skills was out for a long time of the season. If you watch the entire season, Skills took a pretty bad injury. So Anthony Skills probably missed, I think it was like a month, right? A month or two that he missed of the season. He missed a big chunk of the season, and he still managed to pick up 11 goals, and the assists were somewhere like 5 or 6 or something like that. So just in the final alone, Skills was able to pick up 2 assists, and now it's time to deal with the offseason. Offseason's here, and I really want you guys to get inside my head. I want you guys to understand exactly what I was thinking during this offseason, because damn, I did a lot of thinking, boys. Now, real quick, guys, you can see the objectives. I killed every single one of them. They wanted me to score 4 goals. I got 11. They wanted me to get 3 assists. I got 5. They wanted me to average a 6.3 match rating. I averaged a 7.3. I killed every objective. I was amazing for the New York Red Bulls, in my opinion. Even with that long injury, I came in and went ham beside Thierry Henry. I never wanted to be the star of the team. I always gave the ball to the legend Henry, and I played my role correctly. Now, going into this next transfer window, the one cool thing about playing in the United States is that when the season ends, the January market pretty much is about to open. So I can move to a team right now, a European team, finish off the season with them the same year. The year is still continuing because the United States League ends right before the transfer window is about to open in Europe for the winter break. So I can move to Europe, finish off the season with a European team, then maybe come back to the New York Red Bulls or even move on to somewhere else. So that was my thing was, yo, let me go get some football. I don't even care if I go to a team and barely play. Let me just go there, play like, 5 or 6 games, get some more accomplishments, get my overall up, and I can either, if I sign with that team, I can ask for a transfer during the summertime or even actually go on loan. So that was the way I looked at it. The first offer came in was the New York Red Bulls from the Australian League. Now, I don't really know much about the Australian League, so all my Australian viewers, you got to let me know in the comments down below. How does y'all's transfer window work? Does your season run the same way the MLS runs, or does it run the same way Europe runs? I really don't know how the Australian League works, and that's a shame on my part, I think. But anyways, next offer that comes in was the Houston Dynamos. Now, I looked at this and I said, yo, what's the point of going to another United States team? I mean, I earn more money, but if I'm going to stay in the U.S., I'd rather earn less money and stay where I'm at. I mean, we won the league. Why would I go to another one? I know I put in a great performance against the Houston Dynamo and shit on those boys and kick them out the playoffs, but I don't want to move to another team in the U.S. If I'm going to stay in the U.S., I want to be with the New York Red Bulls. So as you can see, I went to go look how many weeks I have left before the transfer window closes. About 2.5 weeks, so I had time to actually sit down and think about it. Now, every contract that was offered to me, boys and girls, every contract, I analyzed that shit up and down. I Googled to see if the strikers the teams had, if they could use me, how I would be used, would I get a lot of playing time. I analyzed everything. This offer right here, I came in, I looked at it very hard. 30,000 per week. I actually thought to myself, well, that's a noob move, rejecting that one. I actually made a couple noob moves. There was a couple teams I could have went to that probably would have been better than the team I ended up making a decision going to. But next one was the Houston Dynamos. These mother suckers want me more than anything, boys. But I said, get that shit out of here, baby. I'm staying with the New York Red Bulls. I ain't going nowhere. Come on, boys. So I continued to go on. As you can see, PSG interested in Agüero right there. That would be crazy. Ibra, Agüero, and Cavani on the same team. I don't even know how you would even run that team. But next, I get a good offer here. 25,000 per week to go to the second division in Spain. I'd probably get a lot of playing time, but big skills makes a lot of new moves, and I ended up rejecting this one. I don't know why. I don't know what the hell I was thinking. That could have been somewhere. I probably would have went there and got a lot of playing time and started playing in Europe, man. But I ended up rejecting that one because I wanted to see if there would be more offers. So, I don't know. I really wanted to go to England second division. I really wanted that. So I kept rejecting to see if I could go to the championship in England. So my next offer comes in again, the second division in Spain. Another great offer, 30,000 per week. Could be making bank, could be getting a lot of playing time. Instead, I said that offer is going to come for England. I know it's going to come. I can feel it in my heart, in my bones. I can feel that I'm going to go to England. So I kept saying to myself, I'm going to end up at England. I'm going to end up playing for some team in the championship. And be able to play a lot of games there and get myself ready for where my goal is. My goal is to make it to England at some point in my career. So I ended up I ended up going to look at, where I did a lot of research, guys. Before I rejected contracts, I went to go look at what place teams were at, what their strikers were, what league they played in, if I thought I would get playing time there. My next offer comes in. Well, this is the same offer. I had to answer to it, and I ended up rejecting that Spanish team. So I know I made a lot of new moves, man, and time was coming down to it, man. It was 7 hours left in the deadline day. I get another offer in. With 6 hours left, I get another offer. And at one point, I'm either going to have to accept or stay with the New York Red Bulls. My next offer is Dallas, FC Dallas. I'm not going to them. There's no point. Again, another United States team. A lot of United States teams wanted me. FC Dallas, Houston Dynamo, and there's actually going to be one more United States team that's going to offer for me in the next hour in this transfer window. It actually comes up right here. As you can see, it's going to be Real Salt Lake, another team from the United States, where, as you can see, I knew exactly I wasn't going any other team in the United States. I was like, get that shit out of here, boys. I don't want to go play for you, even though it was more money. I want to stay playing with Thierry Henry if I'm going to stay in the United States. So with now 3 hours left, another offer comes in, and there's 3 hours left, boys. This is cutting it close. I looked at this contract, and I said, damn, man, in my heart, I felt like I could reject one more contract, and the last contract would come in with 2 hours left, and that would be the team I would have to take. So I was praying, I was hoping it wasn't a team for the United States. An offer comes in, and boys and girls, it's Lille. I believe that's how it's said. It's a French team. I apologize to all my French people if I pronounced that wrong, but I believe it said Lille or Lille. I'm not sure, but 45,000 a week. I decided, 45,000 a week, first team, first league in France. Why not? I'll probably only play 5 or 6 games, or maybe I can get some accomplishments up until the summer comes. And who knows? Maybe they use me as the number one striker. And if they use me as the number one striker, then I'm cool to stay in the French league for a while and play here. So I decided to accept this and finish off the season with Lille. Maybe get my overall up a little bit here, get some accomplishments. If they use me as the number one striker, then I'll think about staying here throughout the summer. If they don't use me as the number one striker, then I'll ask for a transfer and move on to another team. I thought it was the perfect scenario. It was the last team I could possibly accept. There was only 2 hours left in the transfer window. So I got my little message saying, hey, welcome to the team, man. I hope you settle in quickly and enjoy your time here. Hopefully it's a long time here. If it's only a couple months, then it's only a couple months. But I know a lot of people say, Skills, I hate when you jump around, but guys, jumping around is what makes the series fun. If I stay at the New York Red Bulls for 3 years, you guys are like, shit, Skills, this is boring. You're always saying Skills to Thierry Henry. We want to see something different. So I want to keep jumping around, keep playing with different teams. Once I make it to where I want to go, and where I want to go is this. My ultimate goal is this. Either a top 3 team in Spain, or a top 5 team in England, or a top 3 team in Italy. Those are my goals. Maybe even a top 2 team in Germany. But those are my goals. Obviously, England has a lot of teams I would love to play for. Let me know in the comments down below what team you think I should really try to sign on with, and like where my end goal should be. I hope you guys are really enjoying this season. I want you guys to get inside of my head, and I want you to see every single contract I analyzed. And let me know if you think I made the right decision, man. I know I'll probably only play a few games for Lille, but at least I get my overall up. Instead of sitting there just simming a whole season with the New York Red Bulls, I get to play a little bit. So hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, please smash that thumbs up. I told you a lot of my players coming quick y'all's way, man. So stay tuned for that. It's been your boy AA9 Skills. A like's always appreciated. If you're new, subscribe, and I'll see y'all next time, boys.